All right. I want to welcome everybody back with us. This is Goat Talk. I got Pat here with me, and we got a bunch of guys in the chat here. Brian Brogan, Eddie Smith, Jake Ellingson, Joe Yakes, Jonah Colbert, Mike Browning, Scott Rankin, Trevor McManus. There's some other people in here too, but I haven't heard anything from them, so I'm not sure if they've just still left over from the race or not. We'll have to see if they start participating, but this is Goat Talk. We just wrapped up race number 1 of season 2. It was 130 laps at Iowa. And these guys, for those that watched it, man, they put on a hell of a show. I don't know. Anybody remember how many cautions there were? Probably about 5 or so.
It was 39 laps of cautions. I know that.
Okay, so.
Well, we had 11 laps per caution.
There was 8 cautions for 39 laps.
So eight cautions. So
8. It didn't feel like 8.
It didn't feel like 8.
With 7 lead changes.
We had a couple quickies though. We had a couple quickies there, so
there were some pretty long runs with it.
Yeah,
yeah, that was really nice.
I mean, 41 trucks took the green flag.
I don't know what you guys call a quickie, but
oh, it's the same thing you call a quickie, I'm sure. And this one probably lasted a little bit longer than your quickies.
That's cuddling.
That's
but I'm not to me, man. I don't want my quickies last
Go
longer
on,
than 10
dude.
seconds.
You guys
That's
have been
time
on
I can spend.
lockdown forever. You ain't got nowhere to go.
Dude, okay. So how's this for a start to go talk? I have been on lockdown for 11 weeks now.
Yeah, let's talk about that, Scott. I mean, it's not really racing, but man, we're hearing all kinds of stuff coming out of Australia, man, and it's kind of disturbing. Well, is it as bad as what it sounds like, or?
What is he doing?
We tried to tell the scientists to stop genetically mutating the spiders. They didn't listen.
What's happening?
Now we're locked down for own safety.
Jonas
I have AC Motorsports guys doing curls.
Well, I noticed Eddie's lifting a lot more weight than Jonah is, but I guess we won't talk about that.
Oh fuck!
Solid gold. That's heavy.
Oh man. Oh shit. Hey, pass that this way, Eddie.
All that championship weight, Jonah.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
That 1800
championship weight's right here.
I guess I'm just glad you're wearing shorts.
Hey, I got a shirt on this time.
Oh, I had to bust his out too.
Yeah, we're glad to have the shirt. And can we just say a shout out to Trevor's wife? Needs to join the stream as soon as she gets home.
Oh, she might.
Yeah,
She might.
we need to ask if she's really wore that hat or not.
Yeah.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
He said, no, we don't.
How many belts you got, Pat?
Well, I got
Is that
that.
just the one?
It's just you know. I'm not gonna pull a Jonah here and just start dragging all my trophies out and all that other stuff. You know, I'll just bring
conveniently have them sitting in the frame.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You can't drag them all out when you only got one.
Yeah, well, you know that's a solid point. I mean, that's a solid point there. You know, but I just want to be part of the cool kids club, man. That's it.
I got a hat. I'm just going in the trophy case. I'll be right back. Give me a sec.
I got a hat.
I got a hat.
It'll do.
I got one of those too.
Yeah.
I got an RC car.
I got an RC car from Walmart.
No. No. This RC car probably costs more than that fucking trophy did.
You know what? I should actually call my parents up and get my Australian title trophy. It was sent to me.
Okay, let's do that.
What's that for?
Motorcycling.
Like dirt bikes or like?
Most fights won against the Dingo.
Nice. Yeah.
Believe it or not, Scott Rakin was a writer in a previous life.
Yeah. See, I eat the dingo's babies. They don't get to eat my babies.
How many fist fights have you been in with a kangaroo?
Oh man.
Actually, this one's for beating 5 kangaroos in a single sitting.
Their track racers?
That's your boy Scott.
Oh, that's Scott.
Yeah,
that's Scott.
Man.
Well, I said something about trophies, so I had to get them all out.
I didn't
See
even
what
get
you
a
started,
trophy
Jonah.
for my one championship I got.
Man, I love your 5 trophies. Does your mom?
Well, that's because it was broke scrub cup.
True.
Like, I mean, if you expect anything when the first word is broke,
Sorry, Scott.
you
Sick.
need to go see a fucking psychologist, dude.
Not flexing.
So-
I'm not. I'm really not. Now I am.
Hey, if it wasn't for Broke Cup, I wouldn't have known these two gentlemen, Jamie and Patrick.
That-
Where'd
that's
you
true.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, I'm not gonna badmouth Broke Scrub because I'll be honest with you, Greg does about as good as he can do with that thing over there. And you know, not that the racing was terrible, but you know, just everybody wasn't on the same page for sure on what it actually was. And you know, I think they started off as, you know, I'm okay, you're okay, we're all okay kind of deal. You know, the whole dodgeball freaking, you know, whatever average Joe's gym kind of thing going on. Well, then they grew, right? And people came into it, and they all, or not all, but a lot of them wanted to continue with the freaking, well, we're just having a good time thing. And the people that came into it were there to race. And that just wasn't going to gel. And, you know, for guys that just want to have a good old time, then, you know, that's a good place to be. For those that want to be competitive, probably not, because it's not going to be a good mix.
Fine. Because we also moved on and we ended up here, and then like
Exactly.
it's a good thing that we all recognized that we wanted something more from it, and
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Look, we got Greg. Greg's over here running with us and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and
I think Eddie's bored.
yeah.
He's up there dinkling around in his fucking Santa cap. And he's got some tequila with him. He's over
I'm
this.
celebrating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Cheers to you,
Yeah,
man.
the Indy Autosport guys are so far back they didn't even know I won.
That is true.
Ow.
Bullshit! I came up when you were doing donuts. It gave you. I came up to like say congratulations, and then quickly pulled off the track because I was not worthy. Not tonight.
I saw Joe up there, and he got he got clapped.
Well, I gotta
Yeah,
be honest.
Yeah, he got. He didn't get clapped, dude. He got straight smacked in the mouth.
I was
I was
was
having a
glad-
good run up until then.
Yeah. Well.
Well, you shouldn't have been talking shit about Mama Ellingson, and he wouldn't have gotten slapped.
Ooh.
Ooh, who was talking shit about Mama Ellingson?
Hey, whoa!
Whoa.
Wait.
That was a
didn't
joke.
happen.
That was a
That didn't
joke.
happen.
All right.
Calm down, Big Bear.
Don't
Calm
be talking shit about Mama Ellingson, because
No,
Man,
that didn't happen.
she's the one person that'll stay around here.
God,
As
we
much
need to
as-
have a meeting after this. Of
much
what
as she
not
does
to
for us.
say.
But hell,
God
she
doesn't
wasn't even
have
out on
a
the
filter.
she wasn't even out on the track tonight. So what were you guys?
Nothing. No.
Nope.
He's
Nope.
like, nope.
We said
nope,
nothing.
Not
Nope, we
happening.
said nothing. There was nothing that was said.
Please rewind about 10 minutes and mute Scott so that we don't have to go through this again. As soon as I heard Mama Elling, whoa.
Hey,
That's like when you're at a bar. When you're at a bar and your buddy's starting to get drunk and he just smashes the shot glass down, and you just have to start grabbing him before he can even start saying something. But before you get to grab him, he already starts talking. Yeah, that was that moment.
That was that moment right there. That's what just happened.
I think we all have the friend that likes to fight, and we don't want to fight as much as he does. But he can't wait, and you're like, "Wait, man, come on, dude, not tonight."
Right, yeah. You're sitting there you're just chilling out, and then all of a sudden you hear him start up, and you're like, "Fuck! All right, let's go get him before we end up in jail."
There's always one.
There it
Who's
is.
mad tonight? Who was mad? I want to know who's mad. I want to.
Well,
I was mad. I was mad.
I
that
want
my
not from
internet
Scott
decided to
Rankin.
take a shit.
I'll hear his later. Who else was mad?
I'm mad because somebody pancaked me into this outside wall and I lost a lap. That's what I was pissed about. I don't even know who the guy was. I'm so mad. I should have looked at the lap.
I don't know if he's watching this, but Mike, the number 74 car is probably mad at me, and he has a right to be.
Were you the guy he called a son of a bitch?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What was that?
Well,
Yeah, it was right after the Joe Yakes wreck on the front straight, and I didn't hear caution, so I was just going at it, and he was slow up top, and I tried to go low, and I didn't go low enough.
Yeah.
So Mike, if you're hearing that, I apologize. I didn't mean it in any way at all, but it was my fault.
I'm still so confused at what happened off of 4 there. Suddenly I'm sideways. I don't.
Yeah, what happened?
Well,
Joe?
when you go back and take a look at the replay, Joe, you're going to see it pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, I saw it like in the replay, but I just I was really confused why that truck was there.
Oh,
well, he was a lap truck that you were gaining on. I know me and Pat have talked about it. We've watched the replay from a couple different angles right now, and I definitely, I know where you're going to go with it, Joe, and I definitely see that. You know, yeah, it's really it's a tough
it's
one.
A racing deal.
It really is a racing deal. Yes, I totally get it.
But...
You were expecting him to give way, and he probably thought he was.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
you did use up a lot of track there. I mean, you did use up a lot of track. Now,
I left enough room that I've been leaving everybody I had been racing all night. Like there was like a lane and a half of track there, and he was like 2 lanes off the wall, and I just wasn't expecting him to be that far. And also going into the corner, it looked like he was backing off to let me go, and then like he gassed it up and was there on exit, and I was just like, what do I do?
I totally get it, and you know, it's one of those things. Me and Pat have talked about it, and definitely I'm not gonna penalize the guy, but we are gonna have a little talk about, you know, lap cars and what really should have been done there. Because I kind of agree with you. There was a lot of room he had out to the wall that I feel like he could have given more room than what he did. But again, I don't think he was trying to be a nuisance or do anything to mess your race up. I just think
I don't think that was the case either. It was just I was expecting there to be more room because I had been racing everybody with that same amount of room. Anytime there's a car on the outside, I don't really go much above that second seam off the wall.
You can say that about a bulk of the field tonight. Look, it's what I think everyone needs to go into is this is except Sanderson knows better. That's a different issue.
Yeah, fuck that.
Is that this is round 1 of a new league with a bunch of guys that a lot of us haven't run with before.
Yeah.
And this is unfortunately one of the growing pains of any league. And every single league. I now do race control for a couple different leagues and things as well. And this is a growing pain stage.
Who the fuck would let you do that?
God damn, let him play.
Who the fuck would let you be in charge of a race?
you guys let me in this league, so that's
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
All right. Well played, sir.
Hey, real quick, I gotta give a shout out here to Hello I Am Khan. He just gave us some subs, so we really appreciate that. Who was it?
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Who
I'm not
said
gonna
you're
say
welcome?
Thank you. I don't get any of that money.
I don't care.
Here we go.
It all helps our league, man.
Absolutely.
Here we go. It's all about Eddie.
Hey, maybe
All about
maybe
Eddie.
now instead of just first place getting a trophy, maybe first and second can get like one of those little wish trophies.
Participation trophy.
Like
trophy.
a
Yeah.
second place can
Oh
get a
my
wish trophy,
gosh.
you know?
Next, you're
We'll all
gonna.
wear those here in society.
Yeah.
Participation trophies.
Yeah,
Got it.
absolutely.
I have about 7 people watching my in-car
Maybe
tonight.
everybody with the
Awesome.
first
Nice.
loser gets a trophy.
Yeah, there you go. But it's one of those wish ones, you know? It's like 50 cents off wish.
Can we actually get a wooden spoon trophy made up for the guy who drives every race of the season but gets the least points? Because that would be that's just totally in character for our league.
I would definitely get that every season.
Hey, I'll fight you for it.
Yeah, Jake.
There you go. Now you got something to fight for.
Jake, what happened, man? You finished in the back. You told us you were going to win this race the other night. Those were your words. In fact, it was last night, was it not, Pat?
Yeah, Jake, what happened? Because in practice, we were running next to each other, and you weren't looking too bad. I was actually quite surprised.
I got coming down the front stretch. I got turned into the infield and couldn't recover after that. Went in for my fast repair, got put into the back, and then got caught up in the next caution, and then the truck was just down on power.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Jonah, where are you?
I'm eating my chicken nuggets off the camera.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, leave the man alone. He's got a mouthful of chicken nuggets, man.
I thought he said he was playing with his nuggets.
No,
That could have been too.
I'm eating my chicken nuggets.
I mean, so let's actually talk driving standards, because I think
All
that's obviously a hot topic, and
Mhm.
it's a fresh topic. And it's a really good opportunity. I mean, we at Indie Autosports, because we now make up, most of the field. We decided that we're gonna do race reviews after every
And you
race.
still lost.
And yeah, it's the first race.
Oh.
Good
That
job.
will happen.
Hey, we
That will
had
happen.
2 of us in the top 5. It was a good night.
We're still getting the motor
This
bumper
is
fitted
probably a
to.
good time to point out that this league is not a democracy. So, just because you have the most drivers.
We're still
Yeah,
getting the
like
motor bar fitted
Yeah,
to Brownie's
sorry.
car.
Oh.
All right, Scott. So continue on. Where are you going with it? Where are you going?
Okay. So it's a good opportunity to talk about
Mhm.
driving standards, because I spent a bulk of my race tonight in the middle of the pack, and
Mhm.
obviously there's a few issues that I have, which is fair enough. But like, it's a really good opportunity to talk about driving standards. Now, what was mentioned to me by Trevor and by Joe was up in front. The driving standards were fantastic. Everyone was giving room. If you got down there, it was your line. Giving your space. What we've got to talk about is guys coming back through the pack, and I'm gonna put myself out here as well as saying that I've done something wrong here. There were quite a few times tonight where guys pushed it 3 wide and didn't really allow enough space. And the main reason I'm putting myself out there is because now that I've put myself out there and said, hey, I was at fault, now I can say Scott Sanderson's a fucking dick again.
All of that.
All that
lead up
just to
to
say
minutes of
Scott
talking.
Sanderson
Yeah,
was a dick.
Yeah.
Like,
we went
all
into
of
this,
that
hey, driving
bullshit.
standards, blah, 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 blah.
Well, you could have just
Yeah.
If we're
Just say,
talking about
Wow.
if we're
Just
talking
say
about
he's a
driving
And
standards,
you say
I
it wants to
think-
be about everything's about me.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
I want to give my take on what I saw out there tonight, and
Good,
Now-
please do.
I'll be honest with you. Maybe I didn't spend a lot of time watching mid-pack, so maybe there was stuff going on there that I wasn't quite catching. I spent my time bouncing between the front, the leaders, and I wanted to see what was going on in the back of the pack, especially on restarts, because that's where it really seemed like the cautions were coming from. But what I saw was a lot of guys, and you were even back there at one point, Scott, and I thought everybody was doing a fantastic job of really taking their time, being patient, jockeying for position, because there was a lot of guys that were trying to drop to the back because for whatever reason, maybe they just didn't feel comfortable being up in the hectic racing that was going on mid-pack. They're trying to come to the back, guys in the back trying to go to the front, and I thought people did an outstanding job. So
I mean, it was a good job from mid pack back. Once a few laps after the green flag, for the green flags that I took, it was horrible. Guys would literally check up. I mean, there was one point where Scott nearly gave me a brand new asshole with his truck because guys checked up that hard, and it damn near caused a 20 car pile.
I think I did touch you. Yeah, I think I barely touched you on the front end. I did make contact though. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold up. So did you just tell me that Scott went hard into your asshole?
Damn near.
Almost.
Dry or loose?
Did I misunderstand that?
No, he
The
Did he
blood
touch
would have
his
been
right?
lube.
It was definitely dry to start.
So this is a good point about driving standards, particularly on the restarts, because I definitely feel like the restarts are probably where
No, I
we
feel
need
like
to do
the
our
worst
most work.
part is under caution. Right under caution.
I
First thing
thought
under
the
caution.
racing tonight was
Because I
fantastic.
slammed into the
Yeah,
back of Ryan Pendleton tonight because all of a sudden everybody just stopped. Like,
Why is this becoming bitch talk? I thought this was goat talk.
Can we talk about?
hey, you're the one
like,
that said what pissed everybody off tonight.
Was-
You
I-
started all the bitching.
I know
man.
I
Now
didn't
he's
really
like,
spend
whoa,
a
why
lot
are we
of
calling
time
it
at the
bitch
back
talk?
I
tonight.
want to bitch it. I just
Right.
want to hear y'all bitch. Yes.
Listen, I had
You
so
ain't
much
been
fun
here
tonight.
one.
Move on.
Like, can I just say how much fun I had tonight? And this is not a track that I really enjoy liking. This is a
Mhm.
track that I struggle at. And I came in not expecting much, and I had so much fun. Like, that was one of the best Iowa races I've ever been in.
Well, I gotta be
I like
honest.
the tire. I like the
go.
tires and gas. I just wanted to throw that out there. I think that was a good. I can tell y'all put some time into it. Hopefully y'all did, or I sounded like an idiot. But it seemed like y'all put a lot of time into making sure that was kind of interesting, and I thought it did a really good job. So I was pretty pleased with how that turned out. So I think y'all did a good job setting that up.
You won.
Yeah.
Of course you're pleased.
I was on the same strategy as he was.
There was a lot of back and forth with it between Pat and I. I had to actually bust out calculators and run numbers. It was kind of crazy, but
a lot of testing sessions.
But I got to be honest with you, man. I thought really our tire thing was really out the window when you and Jonah and a couple other people ran like the first 60 laps on the set of tires you started on. I'm like, well, shit, they've done.
I was not the best example. Like if you put it at Darlington
or Atlanta,
I think maybe Atlanta. There's a couple tracks that it would make way bigger difference than it would at Iowa, but I still think it played a big role.
I did a fuel run earlier today before the race just to see what my tires would be at, and after a full tank of gas, my right front was like 90% or 80%.
Oh wow!
Or something. It was something silly like that. So it was like, I'm not.
It was like 88% at the end of a fuel run, so it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Well, we
I
didn't
think that'd be too bad, but
we didn't
the
see
fall off
that.
was almost a second.
Yeah, we didn't see that last week in the Rebels at Iowa. Man, those tires freaking fell off, and the truck got pretty freaking shitty. Now, granted, fuel load was different, so maybe that came into play that we didn't really account for. But even with you guys doing that, I think you still had to make a call on taking your tires and be able to have tires at the end. So
I'll be honest with you, I was in the back more than in the front. Obviously, I finished 21st, but the back of the pack, other than a few drivers, one or two, they were not that bad.
And that's what we want at Goat Locker. Not bad.
That's right. Not bad.
That's why Pat isn't racing.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, they're not erratic. Like they hold their line.
We knew it. I was just kidding, Brian.
Yeah, I know. But it's like I was in the 15 to 20 kind of area. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, see, I was further back than that.
Yeah, there was a couple times where there were some people squeezing kind of unnecessarily, but we didn't have that last season because everybody just knew where everybody was going to run and kind of had that forgiveness.
And it's a numbers thing.
But we also didn't have 41 guys on the track last season either.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, other than the first week, I think the first week we had 25. That was probably our highest number. After that, I mean, it might have been anywhere from 15 to 20. Some races we were under 15.
Until Talladega.
Until Talladega. But you know how that goes, man. I mean, you're going to see it probably here again in this season. Everybody, granted, can't get much bigger than what it was tonight, but there's going to be people that will only show up for a restrictor plate race because that's probably the only race they're going to have a shot at, because everybody feels like they're a contender when you get on Talladega and Daytona.
Not me. I feel like death.
I do too. I freaking hate it. I dread it. I mean, but there's guys that love it and they look forward to it because that's their one shot at pulling off a win. Just ask Logan Sturgeon.
Fuck you.
Logan. That's like Jake saying flags. Flags.
When the yellow flag came out.
I mean, honestly though, I really hope that this field doesn't die down. It was actually kind of like, it was kind of nice to have that many cars on the track, and if somebody messes up, like, it's not like, okay, yeah, I fell back to 15th, like I'm still right here. Like, it was.
Well, it changes your strategy too, because when we took the final set of tires, we were talking about that. We're like, we pit now. There's like 30 or 40 laps to go, and get our tires, and then. But if another caution comes out with 10 to go, you're not, because you go all the way back to 28th or 30th place, and you're not going to make that up. So
yeah, at one point I had to take some damage, and it was under a caution, which was nice, but I ended up slipping all the way back to 30th place tonight, and it was like holy shit, dude! Like, it used to be last year. You sit there on pit road till everybody takes off. Ah, fucking, I'm in 18th spot. Like, okay, this ain't gonna be that hard. And then all of us.
Trevor, sit down, man.
Do something, man. All we can see is your crossed arms.
Why are you standing up?
Yeah. Like, do you understand the concept of a camera? There we go. Now we can see that ugly face.
I can't complain with how anybody drove all the way up to. God damn it, Eddie! This is bullshit.
What? What's going on?
Hi.
Oh my god.
How about that? No, but I really do hope that like we get to keep this huge field. Even going all the way back there, it was kind of fun coming all the way up through and having to pass that many people just to get back up to. I mean, I had to work tonight for a top 15 finish, and it was like, yeah, this is cool. Like, I mean, it sucks points wise for the season, but this is pretty cool. I didn't have a problem really with too many people, and a couple of them were new guys not knowing how they race and them not knowing how I race or anything else like that. But to Scott's point earlier, like, that's just growing pains. First night racing with all these people.
Oh, yeah. And it's not that I'm coming out and going, it's a problem. I'm just, it's like, it's a thing that I want to bring up now, because if we bring up and we all talk about it and we all sort of sit back, have another look at our own racing, the problem will eradicate itself. Like, that's why I'm bringing it up. It's not to be a pest,
No, I totally get it. And I know, look, you're irritated with Scott for whatever happened. I didn't see it. We can definitely go back and look at it, but
that's on me. I did that to myself. Like, yeah.
I mean, because let's we can go back to the first race last year, and Scott Rankin's the one that brought out the first caution.
It is true. With his teammate.
Yeah.
Okay, there's more at play than that.
I see a
Though.
common
That race...
denominator in this thing here.
God.
All right.
Hey,
I am now
Scott, you know
announcing
the saying that if there's one asshole, there's an asshole. If everybody's an asshole, you're the asshole.
That was the first time I've heard that, but I will bank that away for future reference.
Write that one down.
Yeah. Sanderson's an arsehole. Got it. Yeah.
No, I was back there with you, Trevor, too, and I saw you working through traffic. You did well, and the guys it just was. It took a while.
I'm probably I'm probably trying to be too aggressive and impatient, and it's been a while since I've been in this sort of a situation, and there are a lot of takeaways I think for a lot of people tonight, and that's exactly what we wanted. I mean, you have a look at the alternative Yakeses, the doppelgangers, if we will, and they took a lot away from tonight. They weren't necessarily happy with the way that they were driving, but their driving improved as a whole, and they made a lot out of the refuel system that we put in place, which I mean that's what we all want,
Well,
yeah.
You know what? It's basically that's true.
Why do I feel like I'm the only one continuing trying to derail this thing? All I want is cocaine and midget hookers. That's all I want.
Awesome.
Yeah, tequila.
I agree.
Yeah. So, Eddie, put your Santa Claus cap back on and deliver my package.
Patrick, we agree on something.
All right, so Scott, to go back to something you said the last time we did Goat Talk, you rattled off about, I think it was 12 names you had rattled off of guys from last season that were contenders to win every race. And you yourself said that out of all the other leagues you broadcast for, you can't say that about any other league. So here we are now in season 2. I'm sure all 12 of those guys are still in the league. And then also...
No, where was Cody tonight?
Cody's over in Louisiana helping get power back on.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So,
if you're watching this, appreciate that, man.
Yeah, so
he's over there in hurricane response right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know, but I was kind of sad. I was kind of sad that he wasn't out. I was like, where the fuck is Cody? Come on, man, where's Cody at?
Yeah, no, he I think he said he'll be back. He should be back home probably Monday or Tuesday next week, hopefully. So
awesome.
Half of my town is underwater.
Tell him thank you.
Yeah. New Jersey. Yep.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so my point, all those 12 guys, even though Cody went here tonight, those 12 guys are still in the league. Nobody left, right? So now you add the mix that we saw a lot of the new guys newcomers to the league that were up front tonight for a good part of this race. In fact, we saw, the 02.
David
Camara. Yeah. That dude stayed out on old tires, and I thought he was freaking screwed at that point. I thought he was going to get railroaded and go right to the back, but that dude stayed up front and was able to hold on to the top 3 with those old tires. So, how many more drivers now do you think we've added into that 12 that can go out there and are going to be a threat to win each and every week?
I'm just trying to remember. I think I said it was about 8 last season. I would definitely put it above 10. I think you're definitely correct on that. Jamison Mullins, I definitely think we saw during a couple of recruitment races, a guy had pace, has definitely got a thing. David Camaro, I unfortunately didn't get to race around him tonight. Like I said, qualifying went bad, and I just went backwards from there, and then I just got worse and worse and worse as it went on. So, but I would really like to see some more about him. Keep your eyes on J-Cam as well, because for any Brogue Scrub Cup guys that are around, he has put in a lot of time and effort. He upgraded his computer, and I think a lot of his problems were coming from his really, really low frame rates that he was getting, and he had no peripheral vision, and the guy was just getting him, so he was driving into the corner too deep nearly every lap. He's now above 3K I rating.
Wow.
So, and I mean, if we can just do the same with Mike, that's not going to happen.
Ouch.
Well, Mike's in a similar boat, because Mike's actually racing on. Yeah, exactly. That's what the issue is. So we're trying to get Mike into a new computer and multiple monitors. And it really does make the difference, because you go from, and I've just done it, I've only just gone to triple monitors myself, and my ability to manage the cars around me, holy dooly, night and day. I have comfort sending it 3 wide these days. I never used to have that. 3 wide, I was nervous and on the brakes. It was just so. Look, we've got a whole host worth of drivers here that are there and thereabouts. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think, actually, on that note, because we've got so many drivers that are closer together, what are your guys' thoughts on running like a practice night as well? Because it's going to eliminate, again, some of this awkwardness we haven't driven around each other sort of thing.
I mean, we could probably do it.
Look at Pat's face. He's like, more
I mean,
shit to do?
Are you when you say
all you have to do is host a server and make sure the settings are the same and just shorten it. That's it. You don't have to be there. You don't have to manage it. You don't have to broadcast. It's set up and leave sort of thing.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm good with doing that. I mean, we did some of that with Broke Scrub, and I'll be honest with you, it did seem to kind of help the racing some. So I mean, what night would you guys want to do it?
All of them.
Well,
all of them. Eddie's like, nah, I ain't messing with you people.
Well, if we
come out here and smash you into the ground.
It's not about that. I'm just trying to stay married.
Well, if we threw it up on Tuesday night, would that be?
I'm happy my wife works second shift.
I already race every night of the week.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Jonah and Eddie. Let's be honest. Do the two of you are you really going to benefit from the practice session? I mean, come on.
No, but it would be to help other people.
Yeah,
sure.
would. 100% would, because then we can take them out during the practice session, go to the race, and be like, "Oh, we're taking them out this week. We're good now."
I'm more sad I had triple monitors back in 2007. I'm a fucking old motherfucker.
Well, you are, Brian. You
That
are.
was just a odd statement out of left field. I'm just an old motherfucker.
Hey, Eddie.
Triple CRTs.
You passing that tequila over to Brian or something?
Yeah. Here you go.
I can't believe I'm this old. What the hell happened to me?
Alternatively, something else that's another league that actually Matt and I used to broadcast, which is Clutch Drop Racing. What they used to do is about 15 minutes to go in practice. They'd say, "All right, track's closed. Everyone form up at the end of pit lane." One of the league admins would drive out and pretend to be a pace car. He'd go, "All right, pace car's pulling off," and they do like a 5 to 10 lap run. You know, just to, again, let everyone shake out that racing. Let the guys, the faster guys, force them to start in the back. In that sort of, it was basically when you show up at the end of pit lane. Because what you're doing is you're creating that trust. Guys that aren't racing around each other are going to have to do that at some point due to the tire strategies and the fuel strategies that this season has created. So what you're trying to do is build these guys racing around each other earlier on in the season, so you can build that little bit of a relationship with a lot of those drivers.
I don't care what you do, Scott. I'm never trusting you.
True facts.
Uh-oh, what happened to Scott? Scott froze, and he has got the dumbest look on his face right now.
On his face right now. Yeah,
Perfect.
Flapping.
He just seen a ghost.
I wish we could screenshot that,
It
but
looks like he just seen a ghost.
I got to be honest, Scott. That last suggestion
I
there,
got that. Hey,
really
I got
just.
that screenshot. You
Yeah.
guys
Did you
wait.
get it?
All right.
You guys wait. Yeah.
So that last suggestion there really just kind of, I don't know, made my, I don't know what happened, but we had that with the Xfinity League that we run in on Friday night in the first season.
Oh, nice.
We had one particular guy that would do something similar to that, and it would get down towards the end of the practice session, and he'd come over race comms, clear the track, it's time for a pit party, and so you had to give up your practice time to go do that, and then it never worked because as soon as they would start racing, everybody would just freaking run into each other and cause big ass freaking wrecks. So I was glad when that stopped, and that's just I definitely like the idea of hosting a practice session and giving people the opportunity to come out under race conditions, or at least with multiple people on the track other than just an individual test session, giving them that opportunity to work on the race each week. And that's something we definitely could look at doing. But I'm not a fan of the organized getting together at the end of practice, because
no. I for one was super happy when he got kicked out of the league, brought back into the league, kicked out of the league, and brought back into the league. Still don't understand that one. For anybody that can't piece it together, that's okay. But that's exactly happened with that guy, and I'm like, what the shit? Just fucking pick him and be done with it.
The thing I like about having like a hosted practice is, especially since we raced with the fuel limits, you can't just like create a test session and set the fuel limit. You have to like pay for a session or use an AI session. So
if the session
really
is up,
to practice.
If the session is already built in iRacing, you can go. Well, multiple people can get into it.
That's what I'm saying. You can't solo practice.
Right.
If you try to solo practice, it won't replicate the fuel settings. Like,
well,
you can't run under 100% fuel without hosting a session.
Right, but okay. When I go into and do a test session based off of a league, the session it's set up, I have to go in and select the setup, even though it's a fixed setup session. I still have to go select the setup for the thing, for that particular race. Can you not make adjustments on that setup?
You can, but you can't change the fuel.
You can't change fuel in NASCAR.
You can't change the fuel
in NASCAR.
Really?
If you're doing
okay.
like a solo test session.
All right.
You can do it if you do like an AI race or something.
Yeah,
I
because
got you.
it's a server setting. It's not a garage setting. It's a server setting.
I got you.
Okay.
So we will talk about that, and we will look at.
There's a couple of pictures for you guys.
Oh boy.
I'm scared.
Oh boy. Please tell me it's not a picture of your wife wearing that hat.
No, it's a picture of you.
Yeah. No. Me?
Yeah.
What? The fuck?
That's a good one too.
No. What just happened? What just happened? Oh. God damn it. Fuck you, Trevor.
Oh, that's hilarious. An emoji? I need to see an emoji.
That's
I just shit my pants face. That's what that was.
All right. So does anybody have anything else from tonight's race that they want to bring up?
All I know is I need to go back and watch that.
If Scott was here, he'd say Scott Sanderson sucks.
What was that, Trevor?
I said if Scott was here, he'd say Scott Sanderson sucks.
Wow.
We don't
second
need to brag on Scott Sanderson anymore. We do that enough as it is.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know,
Just
man.
drop it. I'm tired of hearing about it.
I get where he's coming from, though, but the last thing I want to say is for it being the first race and a shorter track and not a big old open track, but open enough, it was actually kind of nice to have long green flag runs, and I think the racing was great.
I also really appreciate we don't open the season at Daytona.
I agree, Trevor.
I think also just with a lot of the new guys, with all the different pit strategies that we're going to have playing out, patience is going to be key, and we're just going to have to pound that into some of the newer guys. If you're going to have guys in front of you and behind you all the time that are different, so just drive your race, and we don't need to block and cause wrecks and go 3 wide. We just sort it out.
Speaking of blocks, that was a meaty block you threw, Jonah. That was a meaty block.
I was loving that.
Into the race, man, when you threw it
I
on
was
the
loving that, and I was like, come on, second place.
That was meaty, man.
Yeah. But it was.
He said when it happened. He said when it happened. Oh, he just dove right in there.
I mean, it was a closing lap, so I definitely would let that go. But
It didn't wreck.
It's interesting you guys are bringing
I
up
gave him room in
blocking.
3. I tried to block him on the backstretch, and I gave him room in the 3. So
it was good
he had
though.
enough.
But
he had enough room.
again, that was a closing lap, so I definitely would let that go. We definitely,
fair
you
game.
know, the rules specifically say we don't tolerate blocking here. If somebody's got to run on you, let them go. If you are faster than them, you will get back around them. That's what's going to happen. So you guys are bringing up blocking. I did not really see a lot of that going on watching doing the broadcast, which we can't see everything. So, I know some people listening to this again are probably questioning that, but we don't have a whole production team, so we only see what we see. So if there was guys blocking that was excessive, and actually causing problems, you need to let us know so we can address it.
I didn't see any. I went from the back up to 6th place at one point. So
Hey, I launched my complaint. Jonah Colbert.
41 cars were blocking me.
No one let me go around. This is crap.
Did you say the 41 car was blocking you, or all 41 cars were blocking you?
he said all 41.
Brandon
good.
Wallace is chiming in the stream saying that he blocked Jonah himself, so he owns up to that. I don't know why Brandon's not in here hanging out with us instead of just sitting in the stream.
He's a rat bastard.
Whatever. Yeah, rat bastard. Yeah. But I tell you what, that rat bastard had a badass paint scheme on Monday night in the Legends race at Five Flags. That I still can't get over it, man. That freaking Big League Chew car was probably the best looking paint scheme I think I might have seen on iRacing.
No, I think Jake Ellingson took it with his My Little Pony
that's
car.
true. Yeah, well,
That thing was sick.
The little pony car was pretty cool.
What, you guys started an 87 series and didn't tell me about it?
No. It's actual. It's not our series. It's just one we broadcast for, and your I rating is too high to get into it.
Oh yeah, way too high.
The only reason I was in it, we cut a deal when we agreed to do the broadcast. Again, not really we cut a deal, but we just said, look, we'll continue broadcasting, but me and Pat want one race season to hop in and run in these cars, and it's a 1500 I rating or below to be in the league, and they're actually running the 34 Legends, not the
okay.
And
No, we did.
Oh, what does your I rating have to be for that?
under 1500.
Oh fuck.
Exactly.
I seen that the other day. I was man, that looks like fun. But...
It is a development league for sure. And it shows. But it was some decent racing there at Five Flags on Monday night, and I brought it home second. Couldn't get enough green flag laps to be able to really do anything with.
Oh, so
Garrett
they got cautions in there too?
Oh yeah.
Man, no way. I'd be too mad.
Lots and lots of cautions.
No way.
For stupid fucking people too.
If you're capping it off at 1500, you're gonna get a lot of dumb people.
Yeah,
they're not dumb people. They're inexperienced people. But
hey, Brandon just came in here.
Hey, Brandon.
I see y'all talking shit about me, so I had to come defend myself.
Fuck that! I'm
out. On camera.
I'm out.
Brandon,
see y'all later.
You're out, Trevor, for real?
No.
Brandon got here. Trevor's got to leave.
Yeah, we're coming to the last restart, and I see Trevor back there like he's weaving the shit out of his tires. I'm like, oh, he's gonna full send that shit.
Damn right. Green, white, checkered. My teammate here taught me exactly what you do on a green, white, checkered. Last year, Pocono.
Pocono.
Oh man, but yeah, that league, it's the. I'm guessing it's still a Magic Monzo Legends. I mean, I know Magic Mike has kind of had to bow out of it, and it's just Phil. And who else is running that with him? Phil and his.
Jeez, I can't remember off the top of my head here.
Is the Jet running it with him too?
No.
Phil,
Davey?
And Magic Mike.
Oh, it might be Davy Jones.
But yeah, Mike's helping.
Yeah,
Davey's the one kind of taking up. Mike's kind of bowing out.
Yeah, Mike's got a lot going on. So, but anyway, it's they were running the first 10 races of the season. They were running the street stocks, and I'll be honest with you, I think the Legends eventually is going to prove to be much better racing. those street stocks, and some of those guys just not really understanding how that car works. And I get that that's supposed to be a beginner car, but you really got to know how to drive that thing, and you got to know what you
It gets
can and
really
what you
loose.
can't do with it. And I
Nah,
think,
man, that Legends car is way better to learn in.
oh yeah. That thing
Oh,
was,
dude, I had a blast at Five Flags. It
Oh.
was super fun.
yeah, it was. I needed more green flag racing to be able to do something with Garrett because, you know, every restart he was controlling the restarts, and then I would have to fight whoever was in, third. I would have to fight them to get that position because they had the advantage along with him on the restart. So I just needed more time, and I just wasn't getting it. The cautions were just coming out too quick. But
Yeah, you just couldn't get close enough, Jamie.
yeah, but it was a blast, man. Those cars were so fun to drive, and it was fun racing in it. We don't really have a whole lot of other stuff to talk about because everything was pretty much off last week. Our Wednesday night series we broadcast for, which we'll talk about them too, because those guys, man, they're not a big field. They're getting 12 to 15 guys a week. But I'm gonna tell you what, man, those dudes. You talk about clean racing, and granted,
Oh, that was so much fun last night.
Granted, there's only 15 guys on the track, so you're like, well, yeah, it should be clean. But they're out there, they ran super late models on Iowa during the day. Okay,
It
now
was like 17 minutes.
yeah, 40 laps, green from start to finish. I mean, it was over before it really got started, but the damn racing was intense. Good racing up front. And everybody just kept it clean. It was, I think, what they end up with, like maybe one car. There was only one car that wasn't on the lead lap.
Yeah.
I don't
That
really
was
know
Jake
what.
Ellingson.
Jake finished on the
No,
lead.
I finished on the lead lap. Screw you, Pat.
Yeah, but that's the Maple Ridge Racing Series. If any of you guys are interested in running a super late model series on Wednesday nights, you might want to look them up. I can get you a link to their Discord if you want it. Just let me know, because I would not hesitate to recommend that league to anybody. They are new. I'll tell you right now, they're new as far as being a league and running the league. They're very inexperienced. We really have to a lot of stick and rudder with the guy that runs the league because he just. He tries, but man, like for example, last night he put out a schedule. The race is supposed to start at 9:00 Eastern, and he puts out the schedule. Practice starts at like 8, qualifying at 9. All this stuff, and then we get it out there. We get into the session, and he's got it for like 45 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of qualifying, and now he's got the race going at 8:55. Right, which you're thinking, well, that ain't a big deal, but kind of is because when I set up, they want to broadcast on Facebook. So when I set up their Facebook, I have to put a specific time that we're going live on Facebook. So, Facebook put on there, okay, it's going to start automatically when you go live, but so it's got to be on time. So it's just little things like that he kind of doesn't really grasp right now, but I really see this thing's got a lot of potential. So I really highly recommend it to anybody, and they've also got a cool ass sponsor that's backing them. It's called VT Vermont Sim Racer. This dude actually has a brick and mortar location that you can go to, and he's got sim rigs set up. You can go to this place and hop in a rig and drive there. Don't know the quality of the rig or anything about it. It's in Vermont. But right next door to it, he's also got an axe throwing place. So that's like pretty cool.
Take your frustrations
setup
out after the race.
Well, that's why I asked him. I asked him if he was going to have one of those smash rooms that is becoming, I guess, a big thing with the axe throwing places. They have these smash rooms in conjunction with them, where you go in there and just beat the shit out of
Smash
stuff.
plates?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Have you ever gone to someone's house and they had one?
Gone in someone's house.
I mean, John's got that trophy and belt right there.
No. Like I'm dead serious. Like I went to this guy's house one time, He used to
that's
collect junk. Like he would do junk.
Yeah.
Well, he went and got this like a storage unit, and it had all these boxes of plates and bowls and everything. Like just I mean, a huge collection of all this shit. And after he looked it up, he found out it was worth no money. Like so, he just kept it. I walk into this room and there's broken plates and bowls everywhere, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing, dude? He's like, you ever just smash a plate? I'm like,
That guy's
no.
a serial killer.
I was like, he goes,
that guy murders people. That's what it is.
He's like, you've never just like got pissed off and smashed a plate? I was like, no, dude. He goes, go pick up a plate and smash it. I was like, what? He goes, dude, it's relieving. Like, just go pick up a plate, smash it. So I went over, I picked up a plate and just threw it up against the wall. It was so awesome.
And then afterwards, he went back and started cooking meth again.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but it was fucking sweet, dude. I'm telling you. We go up, pick up another one, and just chuck that thing up against whatever, and it fucking blow up, and it relieves some stress. Yeah,
Wow.
I want a smash room.
Well,
Sure do.
I mean, I just thought it would really come
Not
in
just
handy.
my bedroom, like a.
Oh, good lord.
See, my wife went through something like this. Yeah. The internet dropped out. I don't know what happened, but anyway, my wife was having. I'll leave. Bye, guys. See ya.
Yeah.
Later,
Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me when Pat's next out on track so I can just show up for that week and fence him and then leave again?
Milwaukee.
Wow.
Yeah,
I figured it was gonna be Milwaukee. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
So
Either that or
like,
Gateway or Pocono.
We took Gateway off.
No.
Gateway
Oh, you
off.
did?
Yeah, we replaced it with
that was a
Milwaukee.
sick race.
Oh, okay. Good.
Eddie would have had y'all all down by 3 laps if he didn't freaking make his mistake on pit road.
Oh, I know, right? Anyway.
What, at Pocono?
No, a great Gateway. That race was boring as hell to watch. It was boring to broadcast. It was boring to watch. It was freaking boring. Pat only liked it because he was in the car driving, in the truck driving. The only reason he liked it.
So.
It was kind of boring to drive too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was stupid. I didn't like
There wasn't any
To
passing.
me, that was my least favorite. That was
Just
my
riding
absolute.
around following someone. For
Yeah.
however many laps.
Yes. So I told Pat, I said replace that with Milwaukee. Hopefully, we'll get better racing. Still same style
I
of
gotta go
track.
buy it.
So
I've never been there.
Milwaukee's awesome.
Milwaukee's
Never been there.
awesome.
It's like New
The
Hampshire with
real
all the
life track
straightaways.
sucks.
It's like New Hampshire,
iRacing,
yeah.
Flat.
It's like New
Very
Hampshire,
flat.
but the straightaways are shorter, so you have longer turns.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
kind of
Very
like
flat.
a
I think
really
it'll-
big Martinsville.
I think it only has like 10 degrees banking,
Oh fuck yeah.
if
Nice.
that.
Yeah, it's a flat track.
Gentlemen,
So it's heavy
I'm out.
braking.
East Coast time. I got to go to bed.
all right, Brian.
Oh, see you, man.
Chatting with you, fellas.
Hey, Brian.
Thanks
I
for
won't
hanging
go
out,
that
man.
far.
No, the only bad thing about Milwaukee's the pit entrance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a.
It's very dangerous. You have like a little gap on the front stretch. You got to shoot in between the barrels and the wall. That's it.
Oh, almost like the what was that? Nazareth, I think was like that back in the day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nazareth was a good track. I wish.
Yeah,
they
it was.
Got rid of that one.
That
Good
was
open wheel
sweet.
track.
Anyway,
Pat,
back to
Jamie,
the.
are y'all running
back to the
Darlington
destroying
tomorrow?
room.
Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Wife just walked in the
Darlington
door.
tomorrow.
Darlington tomorrow. What's up with Darlington tomorrow?
The recruit race for Xfinity.
Hey babe,
No.
Oh, that's your
did
favorite
you
dog.
know that someone who signed that hat? Have you touched that hat that was signed?
Did you?
Oh, here we
The
go.
one that's on your head?
Yeah,
Oh, wait for
No,
it.
because he got 2, didn't he?
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait for it.
No, did the one that was signed? Did you touch that
Did you wear it?
in the room? Huh? Yeah. Did you touch it? Oh, all right. Because if you did, then you touched some guy's balls in here. Yeah.
This is really happening right now.
Oh.
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah. Look,
go
I'll
touch
show
the
you
hat
which
now.
one. Here.
Tell her. Tell
I'll
her,
show you
tell her
which one
everyone
to get in
says hi,
trouble
Trevor.
with.
Lord.
This one right here. This
Tell
is
her
what
you
happened.
kissed-
This was
tell
his
her you
face.
Taking out
kissed the
somebody out of
hat,
the
and
This
then
is his
you kissed
face
you.
when I told him that you wore the hat. That was his face.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What?
Oh my goodness.
That's
You know,
all I was waiting for.
I threw this on the just chatting thing on Twitch,
I'll
so
get it-
I
I'll
don't
get it
know if
done in
we're
a
picking
minute.
up like some people that we don't normally have in here, but they are probably thinking,
I'll
what
get it done
the
in a
fuck
minute.
did we walk into?
I don't know.
Oh, it is something.
Okay.
Yeah, we are something in here. That. Mm.
It is getting late for me as well. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have
We're
to,
gonna start wrapping
leave
this
now.
up. So, thanks, Joe.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Great
getting
race
yelled
tonight,
at.
everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see you
All
guys
right,
next
we'll see you
week.
guys later.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
All right.
See you
Hey,
guys.
boys.
All right, so we'll go ahead and take this time to wrap this up. So this was another episode of Goat Talk. We aired a lot of things from tonight's race, which I mean, honestly, I didn't think there was going to be all that much to really air out. But you know, again, fantastic night of racing to kick off season 2 of Goat Locker Racing. So look forward to it. What do we got next week, Pat? What's the race? What is it? Got the schedule?
Bristol.
Oh my goodness.
Bristol.
Oh,
My
shit, y'all
goodness.
really doing that
200
quick.
laps.
Woo!
I quit.
There's,
I quit. When do you guys want to drive?
there's gonna be some hurt feelings next week.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, everybody that hung out with us here for Goat Talk, we appreciate it. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and we will see everybody next Thursday night for 200 laps at Bristol. Again, tires and fuel will come into play, so come hang out with us and see if we can get 41 cars on Bristol. That's going to be something to see.
Oof.
So
God.
from everybody
We'll
here,
get
Go
42
Lock.
with that.
Yeah, absolutely. For everybody here at Go Locker Racing, we appreciate it, and we'll see you guys soon. Good night.
All right.
See
See you
ya.
guys.
See ya.